up on your news at 5, a late-night fire in Anchorage has displaced multiple members of the community. What comes next for the investigation? Then a pickup truck ran into a dumpling restaurant. We have the latest details. And the Supreme Court is set to hear oral arguments over the future of birthright citizenship. We have the arguments from both sides.
You're watching Alaska's news source.
Welcome to your news at 5. I'm Adelmi Ruiz. Multiple people are displaced after a residential fire broke out last night. According to an Anchorage Fire Department spokesperson, the fire broke out Saturday night in a 3-story multiplex building on Blackberry Street. AFD responded to the fire at around 10 p.m. that night and had the fire contained shortly before 11 p.m. There are no injuries, and the cause of the fire is currently under investigation. And this morning at 3:30 a.m., Anchorage police received a report of a pickup truck crashing into a dumpling restaurant on K Street in Anchorage. The cause of the crash is still under investigation. Medics responded to the scene, but APD has not confirmed if there are any injuries. Now let's head over to the Weather Center for a first look at the forecast.
Well, thanks, Adelmi. It was a very nice day. If you like the spring weather, we had nice sunshine this morning, and now we're starting to see the clouds roll in, as I was mentioning yesterday. Right now, we are seeing some clouds, especially in Homer and Kenai, where the temperature's right now 44 degrees, 50 in Palmer, a 44 in Telkina, a little bit of cloudiness over there, and Golcana coming in at 45. You can see outside, the clouds are starting to roll in. 49 our high, 30 the low in Anchorage, with 47 and 32 being the normal. And as we take a look for tonight, looking at cloudy skies, light rain developing, and those winds could be kicking up out of the northeast about 15 miles an hour, could be gusting to about 25 miles an hour. Expect temperatures in the mid-30s. For Fairbanks today, 44 their high, a little bit of cloudiness up there, 26 the low, normally about 49 and 26, so just about normal. Currently, they are at 44 in Fairbanks, 35 in Fort Yukon. Delta Junction coming in at 43 under mostly cloudy skies. So as we take a look at the forecast for a few locations, looking at 47 for us tomorrow with AM clouds and rain and clouds in the afternoon. We're looking at partly sunny skies for Fairbanks, rain showers in Juneau, and Bethel going to come in with showers and mostly cloudy skies. Temperatures 47 for Anchorage, 48 for Fairbanks, Juneau 44, 36 in Bethel. Complete forecast for the state coming up in just a bit.
Thank you so much, Robert. The Supreme Court will hear oral arguments next month on whether the Trump administration can take steps to enforce its plans to end automatic birthright citizenship. It comes after the court, in a brief order on Thursday, deferred action on an emergency request made by the Trump administration to narrow the scope of nationwide injunctions imposed by judges. President Trump wants to adopt a completely new meaning of the legislation's language that would only grant citizenship for those who have at least one parent who is a U.S. citizen or permanent resident. It is a plan that has the backing of 21 other states. Justices will hear arguments on May 15th and consider whether judges exceeded their authority in issuing nationwide injunctions. However, the policy remains blocked nationwide for now. And the White House starts the week with a colorful celebration. The vice president is in the Indo-Pacific for important negotiations. The Supreme Court is busy with several cases, including questions about LGBTQ curriculum in classrooms. Washington correspondent Ryan Henson has a look at the week ahead in Washington.
On Monday, the White House kicks off the week by hosting the Easter egg roll. When the fun is done, the Trump administration is on the clock. Time is ticking for them to negotiate 75 trade deals before the 90-day pause on some tariffs expires. Negotiations with one of the U.S.'s biggest trade partners, India, could make headway on Monday when Vice President J.D. Vance and the second family visit. The VP will hold bilateral talks on economic trade and geopolitical ties while visiting China's primary economic rival in the region. The Supreme Court will hear arguments for 5 cases. On Tuesday, justices will hear arguments in Mahmoud v. Taylor. The case was brought by parents who wish to opt their children out of LGBTQ+ themed curriculum. The court will review if the school's policy violated the parents' First Amendment rights. Congress is still home this upcoming week, but they will return to Capitol Hill the following week. And that's your week ahead in Washington. I'm Ryan Henson.
The North Face is recalling a popular brand of women's waterproof boots because people wearing them are at risk of falling. The product is the Shelista 5 mid-waterproof boots. The company says the hook of one boot can catch on the lace of the other boot. That can cause a person to fall. So far, North Face has received 28 reports of the top hook catching on the lace of the other boot. That has led to 15 injuries. The boots were sold from September last year until January of this year. The company says customers can return the boots and receive a full refund. And still to come on the news at 5, how the Anchorage Animal Shelter is looking to enrich the lives of the pets they service.
You're watching Alaska's news source.
Anchorage Animal Care and Control recently began a new program to enrich the lives of the dogs living in its shelter. Quinn White joins us with her new furry friend to tell us how you can get involved.
This is my new friend Bristol. We're hanging out today as part of Anchorage Animal Care and Control's new Tales on the Trails program, and I think she's ready to hit the coastal trail. Think about it kind of like borrowing a book from the library. After volunteers fill out an application, they can check out a dog for up to 48 hours.
Where they can go for hikes, they can go walk on the beach, or even some of our lazier dogs, they can just go spend a night watching a movie with some family. It just makes their life so much better while they're here, helps socialize them, and honestly, it just gets them even more advertising for potential adopters.
What do you smell? Animal Control has already received about 100 volunteer applications since the program launched a few weeks ago, and they're looking for more. Animal Control is open 7 days a week, so you can make Tales on the Trail work around your schedule. I'm Quinn White, Alaska's news source.
Thanks for listening. Click subscribe so you can get the latest podcast from Alaska's news source automatically. And stay up to date with breaking news and in-depth reporting available for free 24/7 with the Alaska's news source app.